The most anticipated earnings releases for the week of September 4, 2023, presented by Earnings Whispers. It is a holiday-shortened trading week in the US, with 70 companies set to report earnings. It isn't a holiday in China, though, and Trip.com will report earnings around 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday. Despite the overall economic weakness in China, travel has been strong and expectations are for continued strong results from the company. And $40 is looking to become an important price level for the stock. Shares of both Zscaler and GitLab bottomed in May, but Zscaler has outperformed and sentiment remains a tad bearish for GitLab. Still, expectations are for both companies to report solid results, while GitLab is holding an earnings island reversal. Wednesday morning is still relatively light, but Wednesday evening is the busiest reporting period for the week. And there is AI with C3 AI, which is benefiting from the trend, and UiPath, where the path to AI appears more uncertain. Did you catch what I did there? Short interest in both names are at record highs, while sentiment in UiPath is at a record low for the company. DocuSign reported rather strong results last quarter, but investor sentiment has remained rather bearish, with the stock still down significantly from its 2021 high, and expectations are muted going into the company's earnings release. Meanwhile, sentiment in RH, or restoration hardware for the old-timers, has just turned bullish after bottoming in March. Data checks weren't exactly positive during the quarter, but earnings per share estimates have been revised higher modestly during the quarter to account for a lower share count as the company boosted its share repurchases. Kroger will be the main focus on Friday, and while estimates call for negative year-over-year revenue growth, data checks seem to point to price increases offsetting weak volumes. This week, options are generally priced for bigger than average moves for most companies, particularly Avid Bioservices, Yext, Couchbase, Smartsheet, and Dave & Buster's. ChargePoint stands out with option traders anticipating nearly a 15% move on earnings, whereas the stock has averaged under a 6% move in recent quarters. None of those stand out quite like Rent the Runway, though, which beat the consensus estimate last quarter but missed the earnings whisper and has been trending downward in a straight line ever since. The stock has averaged a greater than 20% move on earnings in recent quarters, and while the low stock price distorts this sum, options are priced for a 50% move ahead of earnings.
Shh.